Welcome to today's session. So we are going to look into the chart of Uttam Sugar. On the quarterly basis, we can see there was a long range consolidation and price broke out of the range. Then there was a small consolidation and we see a significant peak in buying. Now going to the monthly chart, if we see this price has reached the previous level here, which indicates a strong bullish momentum, and gradually from past 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months we see a continuous downtrend here. So this is the level which has enabled the price to break out of the range. So we can mark this area as one of the monthly demand zone. So we can mark something like this between the base candle top and the bottom. We can also mark as a wick to wick, but I prefer to mark as a base area only. So it is a rally base rally, and this demand zone has given a close above the entire consolidation range. So it makes it a bit powerful. Now coming to the weekly time frame, if we see this is the same area where we see there was a breach of price to the upside, and which closed this, which broke the entire consolidated area here. And currently if we have to mark the weekly zone, it will be something like rally base rally rally. And if I need to mark it, I will be marking with the base here. And currently what we can see is that the price is within this area, and after hitting the bottom portion of the weekly zone, it started moving up. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, the price has been consolidating within the range. And if you see, the price was not able to break this area, which is kind of a down slope, and price attempted in the last week to breach this level, but it didn't succeed. Now this kind of consolidations do not stand pretty well in terms of staying within the range. So we could see some momentum on the upside, because the downside is more capped, because price is already moving from a very strong area which is of a weekly. So we could expect that price should continue to move upwards. Now coming to the daily portion, what we can see here is that there was a downslope here, then price started becoming sideways. So if we need to mark our area where we can see the sideways continuation here, so this is something which we can consider as a level where price was not able to break, and it continued to go this way in the sideway movement. And we can also see that during in this area, which is the weekly uh, bottom area 153.59, this is where the price has started making a kind of a higher high and higher low kind of structure. So if I need to mark like this, I can see that there is a change of momentum where price stopped coming down significantly and started moving up. So this is something like a higher high and higher low, and we could expect the low to be forming somewhere here, and from there the price should shoot upwards. Now if I look into the potential resistance, these are some of the areas where we can expect that price may have some challenge to break out. So this is one of the area. So if you see, there was a rally, then there was a base, two of them, then price followed through towards the downside. Here it found a kind of a support where it halted for a moment, and after that it again continued. Now all this area, this one, this area here, these areas are a kind of a reaction of the supply zone which is formed here. So if we expect the price to go up, we could also expect that this is the area where price may halt for a moment before it can resume a uptrend. Similarly, this area is also to some extent consumed. The only fresh area what we could expect is somewhere in this range. So if we need to uh, plot the level here, what we could expect is that somewhere between 269 is the area where price could feel some resistance and which may push the price downwards. So if I mark this zone here, so I'll be expecting price to travel from this location, that is 182 to 272, across by crossing all these levels within some weeks. It may not be entirely too exciting move where the price will go up, because we are seeing that formation is happening higher high and higher low. So if we can get an entry somewhere between this zone area, which is 176 and 158, we can accumulate and try to have a target which is somewhere between 269. One of the important thing is that this is a stock which is in the price range of 182. So you need to be a bit careful in terms of the quantity. You need to ensure that your risk is properly managed. Any break below this level of 153.59, we should square up the trade. So this should be with some buffer, should be our stop loss area where we should be restricting our view for the upside move. However, as we can see that that zones are being properly tested here and price is not able to break down from this level, we could certainly expect as a higher move in terms of the overall swing move of the stock. So this is pretty much on the Uttam Sugar. Do let me know if you like this analysis through comment, or if you have different viewpoint in terms of the analysis. Thank you.